Hi, my name is Selmer MKVI, and in this video I'll talk about the blues, how to apply the pentatonic scale using target notes in the blues on the pentatonic scale. I've talked about the pentatonic scale and the blues. I divided the pentatonic scale, the D, F, G, A, C, D, the pentatonic scale in D minor, into groups over the blues scheme having the chords D, G and A, the first degree, the fourth degree and the fifth degree. So I divided the pentatonic scale into three groups around the D, around the G, around the A. These notes I'll now apply so I can use these notes as surrounding notes to a target note in the next bar. How this works is that I apply the pentatonic scale on the blues. I play the roots on the 1 throughout the blues. Just before the 1 in the bar before, I actually apply the approach notes to the root on the 4 in the first example, and then ending on 1 on the root in the next bar. It's easier to see if I give an example. Sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. So now you see clearly that my root is on the 1, and before the root I apply in the group belonging to the next bar. So on the G bar, the second bar of the blues, I apply an F belonging to the group of G. The bar after, on the D bar, I apply the F again because it's also belonging to the D. So I go on. For example, on the 9th bar, I of course play the A on the 1, but before that I play the G to the A. So I just take one of the notes from the following bar in the group and apply that just on the 4, leading towards the root on the next bar. Another example. Now I'll take only the above notes of the groups. So the note above in the groups, I'll play with that and lead towards the root in the next chord. So the root above the D is the F, the note above the G is the A, and the note above the A is the C. These ones I'll now apply in a little exercise. You can clearly see that that's all the notes above the roots. So one step in the groups, one step above the root. I'll now play an example where all the notes, the approach notes, are one step below the root. So you hear, now I'm applying on the 4th beat the note below the next target note. So the target notes are the roots in this case, and I apply the note below from the group of the root. So to the D I applied the C, to the G I applied the F, and to the A I applied the G, because that note is in the same group of the next root. So I'm using target notes, I'm playing towards the target note. This is an easy way to get the experience of target notes, playing towards a note. In jazz music, it's very common to play like this, maybe with more advanced material, but it's a start to learn to hear the target notes. Where am I going to? So you actually start listening to a line before, starting to imagine how would this sound, and going into the target note. I'll continue with exercises starting on the 4 of the beat, targeting the next target note in the bar ahead. Thinking still in the groups, the 3 groups I mentioned. Next exercise is a little bit freer. I change around with the notes. I change around with if it's the target note above, or if it's the approach note below, approach note above. It goes. If you are able to do this, you can easily take the next step, playing advanced rhythms, or advanced. I just add a little rhythm into it, so there'll be 8 notes in this matter. I just add the same rhythm the whole way, but still changing which approach note I'm using, if it's the above approach note or the below approach note. Now I'm just using 1/8 note before the 1 beat. Of course, you can always add more rhythm. I just took some examples and tried to start very simple, building up a little bit with the next exercise. Starting with 2 8 notes before, and attaching the bar over the bar line with a slur. So now it's getting a little bit more complicated the more rhythms we have. Thank you very much for watching my video. All the examples can be downloaded on my website, and all the text is transcribed. So take a look at my website. Go further, if you really like it, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I hope to see you around for my next video. Take care.